Alright, time for a outlook for the next couple of days, and then we'll go into longer range and mid-range weather data here. So we move into the Midwest. That's going to cause blizzard-like conditions, and then a blizzard in parts of Kansas, parts of Nebraska, Grand Island, up through parts of areas of Iowa, where we're caucusing right now. Chicago, South, and Appalachia are going to get some snow. As this moves to the east, severe weather will occur. We have some southeast winds at the lowest levels with your low-level jet at 75 knots, and a southwesterly component to the upper level, which is at 110 knots. When they rotate, that's going to cause the potential for severe weather. See it clearly here on GFS. That's then with a troughing situation. Friday, we get colder air, so it's all seasonable going by the weekend. And then we start paying attention here to the south. Do we start seeing moisture along the southern jet? And yes, we do. We're here by the 7th. We have a low pressure trying to develop along the Louisiana coast. Look where the cold air, the 540 line is in Virginia. So that's good to know. This starts off ice and snow possible. Then turn to all snow as it transfers its energy to the coastline. So this storm is going to be double whammy. It's going to transfer its energy to the coastline, which will turn things over to snow and ice, and Jersey looks to get involved with that one. But if you keep to the south and west, and look how deep the trough is, it's going to pick up the next. This looks like a phaser. Pretty good phaser here. And snow along the Roanoke area, all the way up through southern Jersey, and it gets heavier as it moves. So snow once again. And now the trough's really deep, so the cold air is locked in, and we start seeing a clipper. And then we see another storm start. And this is going to be a little more marginal, but it's Valentine's Day, it's a ways out. So we see ice, we see snow, and then we see cold air damming starting to occur, which means there's a low trying to form. That happens, and we get a new low. Depending on how low goes, will depend on how much precipitation, rain versus snow. But two obvious shots of snow in the next week and a half for the East Coast. And this has been progressively happening in the models. So this is the GFS. It's got that. Well, let's take a look at the Euro. This current situation. You can see the building moisture in the southeasterly flood up about for severe weather. As that storm moves to the east, as you see, cold air hits the warm air. That's why severe weather potential is there. So then we get in. We want 8th, 9th, 10th, right? Cold air rushes in and tries to meet up with that 10th air available. 8th will be more of a wet snow. So that's how that works out. So Euro's the idea. If you got has a pressure, and then that's in the cool air for that third one. So we have to watch out very closely coming up over the next 2 weeks. We could be seeing a good amount of snow in the East Coast. So watch out for the severe weather, damaging winds, hail, and tornado in areas with the enhanced risk, which would be down in Tennessee, such as Nashville, Memphis, Manchester, and then on the East Coast from Philly south to Roanoke, south to Georgia, for damaging winds mainly as a threat on Wednesday, the threat of an isolated tornado. Because high shear to low cape event. Well, that's enough for me today. Meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Probe.